with you, Negroes? Have I not taught you? Have I not educated you?
Woo, child. I told y'all that episode 13 was going to be very revealing. When I say it was revealing, a lot of the questions that we've been asking for these past few months, what's going to be the end result between Stunna Girl and Tommy Lee? Well, you guys just saw the end result, okay? So that little clip that I just showed you was a clip of the fight outside of Club Pilot, where the girls were at doing episode 13. Okay, so the group of people that you guys saw fighting was Stunna Girl's people versus Tommy Lee's people. But wait, there's more.
Nigga that was up there staring at me some type of way.
Turn around. I see something hitting. I'm like, yo, nigga, let me the fuck down. I'm finna strike. My sister got the hit and I got the hit.
So the girls, they get to the Club Pilot, right? So Stunna Girl, she trying to walk in with a couple of her friend girls because they met her at the club or whatnot. And so the zoo security stopped the girls from going up on the stage with Stunna Girl. But once Stunna Girl got up on the stage, she realized that Tommy was already there and she was with a bunch of people as well. So everything from the minute they got in the club was already rowdy. People was already fighting amongst themselves. It was just a lot going on at the club anyway. But Stunna Girl started to notice that some of the people that came in with Tommy, they were like slowly like surrounding her. So she felt uncomfortable and went outside to call her boyfriend or, whatever. So anyway, according to Stunna Girl, 5 minutes after she walked outside, Tommy Lee and her clique start walking outside. So Tommy, she's on the back of some guy. She walked past Stunna Girl. And as soon as she passes Stunna Girl, her friends start popping off on Stunna Girl. So basically, that's the fight that you guys see. You see the girls attacking Stunna Girl, and then you see the security guard. He basically grabs Stunna Girl to try to pull her away from the fight. And in the process of doing that, Stunna Girl, like, she trying to gather her, she didn't really have a chance to gather her stuff. She basically looked up, and then Tommy, she come like, she comes swinging, like, you know what I'm saying, attacking the girl. So that's the scene that you guys just seen. But a lot of you may not know how all of this drama started in the first place. We saw how they had tensions the whole season. You saw how the first episode, Stunna Girl snatched Tommy. But let me tell you guys about how this started. Let me break it down for you. See, Stunna Girl's beef with Tommy, her issue with Tommy, it started at the Baddies West auditions, okay? From the minute that Tommy set eyes on Stunna Girl, she immediately, like, felt some type of way. I don't know what it was, but she didn't care much for Stunna Girl from the minute that Stunna Girl entered the building, right? So then there was a lot of disrespect from Tommy to Stunna Girl. And Stunna Girl kind of, she defended herself. So basically, she ended up almost fighting Sukiyana, who was a judge as well. Tommy also threw a drink on her. So she still ended up getting picked by Natalie to be in the house. But, she still had a bad taste in her mouth from whatever happened between her and Tommy Lee at the auditions. So she carried that shit into the house. Now, my thing is, I feel like once she made it in the house, she already, she could have just been popping her shit in other ways. I believe that, in my opinion, she brought that negative energy into the house because nobody was on that, nobody was fighting and doing all of that until Stunna Girl popped off on Tommy. Like, she kind of, that energy between her and Tommy, she kind of started that. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say if she wouldn't have attacked Tommy, that the two girls probably would have ended up being the coolest, you know, being cool. They would have been able to, you know what I'm saying, actually get to know each other and actually like each other. Who's to say that she didn't kill that by attacking Tommy in the first place? But whatever. She started it, in my opinion, when she got to the house with the same energy. But anywho, the rabbit hole goes deeper, right? Because you see that these two, obviously, it ended up turning to this big whole disastrous mess. But the rabbit hole kind of goes deeper because now we got to talk about the whole situation with Biggie. But before I speak on it, I'm going to let Rolly tell it since she was there.
I'm about to tell y'all something that y'all don't know about that episode, right? So, I guess she befriended a couple of girls from Baddies West auditions. Some of those girls in that fucking audience was there because Biggie called them up there for Stunna Girl. So, she's all the way in the back. You can't even see her. That's where she was. She's all the way in the back hiding. When the shit start popping off, no, like I said in that fucking confessional, when shit, we gonna see who really her friend. We gonna see who really friends when Tommy and motherfucking Stunna Girl people and them start going at it. We gonna see who really friends. Go ahead and help Tommy. Help her with some street shit. And you didn't see her help her do nothing. You didn't see her help her do shit.
Let me tell you something. I can say one. You want me to go home and get the gun? Go home. Run. Come on. Run. Omar. Or are you gonna speak on their behalf? It's about who be real behind your back, more importantly than in your face. Like, it's one thing we all in the room and we have an argument with a bitch together, but it's a whole nother thing, and it mean more to me. It mean more if I'm not present and a motherfucker is speaking on my behalf. That mean more to me. So no, we did just meet, but at the same time, that's somebody that I fuck with ongoing. Like, that's somebody you know what I'm saying? I like the way you move. It's about a motherfucker being real behind your back. Not the one that comes tell you everything that was said and you be like, well, why they was so comfortable saying it to you? Not them kind. The kind that actually tell you how they silenced the conversation and how they had your fucking back. Them kind. She one of them. To get real one. From what I've seen in just a short matter of time. And I've met all of those girls, and she the realest one in that short matter of time. It don't take a lifetime to catch a vibe with somebody or not. It don't take a lifetime to do that. You can catch a vibe with a motherfucker in 24. You can catch a vibe with a motherfucker in 2 hours. How do you start a relationship? A date? Like, it's only by 30, 40 minutes. It don't take a lifetime to get to know somebody, and can't nobody speak on how I feel and tell a motherfucker I'm not their friend. In that moment when she called me, she aggravated me. I'm on my Sprinter vibing, and she calling me talking about what another bitch said, and she know I hate that. I hate even talking about them. I don't want to indulge in no conversation about these weird assholes. You know that, Biggie. So when you call me and you like, they said, man, get the fuck on my phone with this shit, for real. It was just a vibe. Just aggravating.
Okay, so let's unpack this. You have Biggie, right? Biggie's friends with Tommy, okay? We all seen them. They've been tight the whole season. Okay, so my thing is, when Stunna Girl kept asking Biggie, what's your issue with me? Now it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Her issue may have been jealousy, but on the other hand, I feel like she took on the beef against Stunna Girl because her so-called friend girl didn't fuck with Stunna Girl. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was one of those things where I don't like you because my bitch don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Because she could never really say why she didn't like Stunna Girl. You know what I'm saying? She could never really call it out. She just always like, I don't fuck with you, or whatever. And she was always quick to jump to Tommy's defense, right? And I really seen it because, like, I was, like I said, I was giving her the benefit of the doubt that she really was like a little lap dog. I'm like, okay, well, maybe she's just one of those little loyal friends. But it was the point where they was getting ready to go to the club pilot, and it's the way that Biggie was just like, you know what I'm saying, speaking up for Tommy. I was just like, I was thinking in my head, like, this bitch ain't showed you that same type of, I haven't seen Tommy stand up for Biggie not once. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when they was having that little, Stunna and Biggie was having that little, argument.
On the phone talking about, sis, they saying that you're not really my friend. And I said, bitch, believe them. Believe them, bitch. Believe them. Get the fuck on my phone, you too, bitch. Get the fuck on my motherfucking phone. I'm here, bitch.
We go outside, and I see her in a Sprinter. So I run up in the Sprinter door and I start getting on her. The bitch staggering, falling all in the Sprinter door. Her friends, that's when her friend in the front was hitting me. And that's when y'all see the bitch. She grabbed me from the back of my hair. I'm not even realizing this bitch got my hair for hella long. She damn near on her. The bitch falling over trying to pull my head back. And then that's when you see the clip when my nigga socked the bitch out. And it was like, bitch, we're not finna keep fighting if niggas is pulling out straps. That's the part y'all don't. What the fuck you mean? So.
They're scrapping, and I'm like, where's the shooting? Like, y'all motherfuckers ain't shooting out here.
Now, say what y'all want, I don't feel like Stunna Girl boyfriend was wrong for hitting Versace. He was right to punch Tommy Lee's sister in the head. Because first of all, they had jumped Stunna Girl. And the minute she go out there to get her one, they tried jumping her again. So I don't blame him for kind of interceding at that point. Because nobody's for the, attack my other half and beat them down to pieces in front of me. Okay? I don't think anybody should be excused. I don't care, male or female. It didn't make no sense, for her to be jumped yet again. But my thing is, while he did help her, he really, in a sense, he's just as stupid as she is. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, everything that was going down at the club, it was kind of like brewing, okay? When Stunna went outside, they called him and asked him to come up there, with her. The best thing that he should have did was, protected her while she did her performance. And then, let them be out of there. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Because, like, say what y'all want, but Blueface, he stopped Krishan before Krishan started to get things popping. And whoever the fuck it was that threw the shoe, they threw the shoe at him. And he stopped her. Because you know why he stopped her? He stopped her because he didn't want to see his girlfriend jump down there. Not only start fighting, but he didn't want to see her get hurt. Okay? He inadvertently, like, you know what I'm saying? Because had he not stopped Krishan, it probably would have turned into pure chaos. But you know what a dude do if they care about you? They stop you from getting into further, deeper shit. Okay? A Stunna old man was just as, stupid and ignorant as she was, because that fight that took place inside the lobby when, Tommy Lee ran up on Stunna Girl or whatever, Stunna Girl ended up going back outside, and that's where the incident happened in the clip that I just showed y'all. Stunna Girl went back outside. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have to go back outside. And I'm not saying, like, she wouldn't have been a punk. She wouldn't have been a punk ass bitch from leaving, because for one, as she said herself, they were outnumbered. Okay? And for two, she knew that she didn't come there for that kind of energy. The fact that you feel like you have to bring back up because you feel threatened, you know what I'm saying? You feel like some shit finna go down. That would have prevented me from even going out. I'd have been like, I ain't got that type of time. That's just that quick. Somebody can lose their life. Not to mention the fact that there was gunshots fired. All behind what? Female drama. So it was simple. It was the bullshit for me. It was the fact that all of this shit could have been fucking avoided, but because everybody wanted to have, you know what I'm saying? You got these two women that wanted to act like they have ball motherfucking sacks. You know what I'm saying? We have a bigger fucking issue. Thank God nobody was seriously hurt, but Lord knows what it could have been. And for what? Because of some beef at an auditions? I'm just saying. It didn't make no sense. And like I said, Stunna Girl's live was at least 30 minutes or more. Okay, so something else that she said that stood out to me too was this whole the whole situation where she felt like Biggie kept coming for her, but she didn't have that same energy for Krishan or somebody her own size like Rolly. And Rolly straight went off on her. Rolly went off on her the night before, the night that they went out to the club pilot. Rolly, after that incident where Biggie was busy defending Tommy Lee or whatever the fuck that moment was for, Rolly got on her. Okay, Rolly wasn't wrong with what she said, but she got on her. And Biggie didn't have none of that same energy. She didn't even have that same energy for Krishan when Krishan went out for her at the dinner. Like, I just feel like at the end of the day, Biggie is a punk ass bitch, okay? Because she could have, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop hiding behind. And I don't mean like she's punk ass bitch as in she's scared, physically scared of Stunna Girl. I think she's a punk ass bitch because she can't be a woman about her. So, like, stop trying to hide behind the issue that you really got with this woman. Just admit that you jealous of her. You know what I'm saying? Your real issue with her is because your friend don't like her. Just be real. You know what I'm saying? Stop sitting up here starting stuff with the girl and then want to sit up here and get upset when people confront you about it. You know what I'm saying? And not have the energy for everybody. Anyway, child, there is much more drama that's going to unfold. I've been checking out the lives from the girls. It seemed like things is going to go down at the reunion. And as much as I don't advocate for violence, I'm looking forward to seeing how these girls is going to come with their A game. Because it seems to me that there's going to be a lot of chaos and confusion. First of all, you have unfinished business between Tommy and Stunna Girl, okay? Because I don't care what anybody says, Tommy wasn't popping off on Stunna Girl. She didn't get her one. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing cool about the way that she brought all of those damn people to an altercation when she had a beef with one person. You got beef with one person. Have beef with that one person. Don't bring all these motherfucking different people. Now you got motherfuckers shooting. You got people, innocent people that could potentially be hurt by the situation. Tommy caused a bunch of confusion because, like, that energy that she and Stunna Girl had that whole time. Like I said, I don't believe that Stunna Girl came to Club Pilot with the intent on fighting Tommy, but obviously she brought backup because Tommy had been flying people in all weekend, according to Stunna Girl. And she already knew that Tommy was recruiting back up. So she brought, she had a couple of her friend girls come up to the club as well, just in case something happened, which was, turned out to be a good thing that she did that. Because had she not had her few friends to help her out, they probably would have stomped that girl to death. I mean, it's no telling. You know what I'm saying? I don't like situations like that. Like, you been had opportunities. As far as Tommy concerned, she been had opportunities to get her shit with Stunna Girl. Stunna Girl had also called her out several points during the show. So I don't understand why Tommy wait until they make it to Stunna Girl's, stomping ground. I mean, Stunna Girl's not specifically from, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think she's from the particular city that they were in, but at the same time, she's from California. So, she's from the West Side. So I don't understand why, you know what I'm saying, you wait until y'all get to that area because you already know that that's what the tour was going to end. Why wait till you get to that area to try to set shit off when you could have had ample opportunity to just get your fade? You know what I'm saying? I believe that everything Tommy does is for the camera. That whole bringing everybody to the club, having all them niggas with her and everything, all of that is just for the cameras. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to me. It's nothing 100 about Tommy. On down to the way that she handled Biggie. I feel like if you really was that girlfriend, or if you really fuck with her, you shouldn't have responded to her like that. Like, if my friend girl called me and tell me some bitch is fucking with her because I'm defending her, I'm going to have my friends back because she's having mine, especially if I'm not around to, you know what I'm saying, physically get involved and help her or whatever situation it is. I'm not for to sit up there and say, bitch, believe him and fuck you and hang up. So I don't care about all of that mush mouth stuff that, Tommy was talking about how she fucks with Biggie. Obviously you don't, because just like you embarrassed that girl on national TV, you could get your punk ass back on national TV and apologize for the way that you handle her, because she does deserve an apology, at least from you, because she was riding for Tommy. She was riding for Tommy the whole motherfucking time. Okay, she might be a stupid ass bitch, but at least she was riding for her. Okay, and another thing, Stunna Girl. I just see like, you know, like Stunna Girl, I like her song. To be honest, I never heard of Stunna Girl before this show. So this show has put her on the map for a lot of people because I didn't know anything about a Stunna Girl, okay? And so I just feel like with an opportunity like this, like I love to say, if y'all watch my previous videos, I love to say how opportunities don't come every day. And Lord knows that's the truth. Opportunity do not come every single day for people. So the fact that despite how she started off at the reunion, she still made it on the show. She still had an opportunity to promote her music, okay? So that little song, Throw It in Rotation, I like the song. But I never knew Stunna until this show. So I feel like she should take this opportunity and blow herself up. Don't let nobody, none of these hating ass bitches stop you from getting your bag. And the smartest thing to do is that you're gonna have to, at some point, you're gonna have to learn how to walk away from altercation. Just because a bitch call you out don't mean you have to step. Sometimes you gotta ignore that shit, yo. Like it doesn't make you a punk ass bitch from walking away from a situation. It make you smart, okay? Because just like he was like, oh, she, you know, Stunna Girl was saying like she ain't got all these scratches on her face. Yeah, that's this time. This time you might not have gotten scratches. There's no guarantee that next time shit is gonna be all cool and gravy. And it was a very close call from her not getting her ass stumped, because if your little free friends hadn't been up there, you would have probably been stumped by all of those different people. And I'm not saying that it's her fault that, you know, Tommy brought all those people and started all that shit, but like I said, she came into the house with that energy. So you always think about, people always thinking about what they gonna do to the other person, but they never think about what the other person gonna do to them. You know what I'm saying? So when she came in the house and she snatched up Tommy, I'm pretty sure she wasn't expecting all this grief that she caught the whole entire season. I don't know if she thought that she was just gonna fight her and that was gonna be that and they was gonna be able to move past it. I don't know. But at the end of the day, this shit got carried on the entire season. And I know for a fact that at the reunion, shit is finna get real. I just pray to God that Zeus them don't break down the episodes until like the reunion, until like 6 different episodes and just let it play out. But we already know that shit is finna go down at the reunion. And I am looking forward to it. And I can't wait to do my damn recap because I want to see this shit. All right, y'all. So that's all I got to say about this shit for the time being. We gonna, like I said, we gonna sit back. We gonna wait for this reunion to come out, and we gonna see if these motherfuckers finally reach some kind of resolve. I have this feeling, and I know I ain't wrong. I have this feeling that they're not gonna reach no motherfucking kind of resolve, and that shit is gonna continue to carry out. Because one thing about it, Stunna Girl, she is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these girls don't been on TV. They don't did the TV thing. But the fact of the matter is, Stunna Girl, she's new to this TV shit. You know what I'm saying? She is very much still in the streets. So I'm interested to see how things pop out with her and see how many friends that she really has. I hear that Miss Cat is gonna get into it with a few people too. That's surprising. Yeah, so I'm interested to see what's gonna happen. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Comment. Do you guys think that there's gonna be any resolve at this reunion? Do you guys think that Stunna Girl is going to finally get her one with Biggie and Rolly? Like, how do you guys think that the reunion's going to turn out? And don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed.